Good morning, everybody. Let me see. Let me find my chat. I'm kicked back here in the recliner, and I've got dogs sitting on top of me, so you may hear them smacking their mouth in the background. Chloe's bad for that. She's an old lady, my little Yorkie. She's about blind. Okay, let's see. Find my live chat. Mac and cheese. Hey, it's good to see you. Hey, Debbie. Good morning. How are you? Anybody going crazy yet? Debbie, I'm used to being at home. I know there's a lot of y'all that work and stuff, but, I'm used to being at home. I work every day, but it's around here. I do a lot of work, to be honest. But, I'm just used to it. Hell, I don't like going out anywhere. I used to. Hey, Shug, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm just a homebody. Mac and Cheese says she's playing hide and seek with her kids, but I didn't tell them, so I'm just hiding. Oh, that's funny. My son's still in the bed. We still haven't got any of his homework completed. We got 2 weeks, though. Gosh, it's a lot. I hope they get this coronavirus under control and everything gets back to normal. Yes, I stay at home most of the time, but now I'm staying in even more. I have COPD and a seizure disorder, so I'm pretty much home. So you can't drive, can you, Debbie, if you have seizures? Hey, Denise. So my hubby went out to Food City yesterday, and he said there was plenty of stuff, but he did say it looked like they didn't have many eggs and stuff. But I told him to go ahead and get another pack of toilet paper because while they had it, because you never know. So I did get an extra pack of that. If they had been low in it or something, I wouldn't have because I have plenty, but they was pretty stocked up. Bosgal, good morning. Brighter days. Good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. Yeah, it is. It's actually looking good outside. It's been rainy here, but looks like the sun's coming out. I'm glad. My little goat don't like to get wet, and I just feel so bad for her. It's been raining a lot lately, and she's having to hang out in her shed. Kimberly, good morning. How are you, Leanne? Are you safe? I think this coronavirus is like everybody staying home is making people a little grumpy. Like I say, it's nothing new to me. I'm always home anyways. Hell, I can't walk to get out and go do anything. I'm barely making it over to the funny farm because of my tendonitis. Good morning, Tina. LOL, safe from YouTube. Leanne, you're a little feisty, aren't you? Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to end my broadcast. Gosh, I better move my little arrow. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? YouTube is not a safe place. No, it's not. It's really not. My son, he's like, Mom, I'll do a live stream with you. And I was like, I thought about it, not on camera. He wanted to, but then I thought, nah, better not because if someone says something smart to my kid, all hell's going to break loose. I'll go off. Oh, that's my recliner squeaking if y'all hear. People are like, I don't know. Like, I know this is a place where people socialize and stuff like that. I get that. Like, I don't have like friends in my real life. I mean, I have friends now I talk to like online, but I think that people get too into it, you know? I don't have a social life, so I do socialize on YouTube, but I try not to get so wrapped up into it that it starts affecting me. Like with drama and stuff, you cannot get that emotionally involved. I've had to learn that the hard way too. Um, like I know people get mad when people say stuff about their friends or their favorite creator and stuff, but man, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Me, myself, I have my own opinions about all this drama and issues going on. I'll just keep it to myself. I'm just one of these people. I make up my own mind. I do not do what the other people do. Like, we're going to use Leanne as an example. Sorry, Leanne. But I've seen Leanne different places. She likes different people than I do. And her and I have different opinions about things. She may not know it, but we do. But I still love Leanne to death. You know what I mean? That's just the kind of person I am. She says her piece to move on. Sometimes I don't agree with it, but I just keep it to myself. I don't agree with a lot of people, but her and I are cool, and that's the way other people should handle this. People are dumping pets at kill shelters. Hashtag Memphis is killing all them. What, Boss Gal? Are you serious? Oh, thank you, Kimberly. I'm glad you're part of the chat. Why are they dumping their pets at kill shelters? I need to look at my phone chat instead of the StreamYards. Oh, Leanne, I respect you too. I wasn't picking on you. I was just using you as an example, like, of how I think and handle things. Like, there's a lot of people that I love to death, and I see them other places, and I see their comments. Sometimes I don't agree with their comments, but I just go on about my business. Follow me on Twitter. Okay, Boss Gal, I will. Thank you, Verbal. Oh, Kimberly, I'm not putting up with nonsense. I seem to be doing a lot better just staying in my own lane, just doing my own thing on my own channel. I was there commenting a lot, but I've backed off of doing that. I want to comment so bad sometimes, but when you comment and you give your opinion, you got to expect somebody will respond. And I just don't want to deal with that and let anything affect my crime channel. I like our little peaceful chats. Chrissy, I need to hang around you more. I don't know. I might be a bad influence, Chrissy. I drink a lot of coffee, smoke a lot of cigarettes. Hey, I'm not no angel. I said stuff too before. People give. I've learned a lot just by having my own channel on YouTube and stuff. And I've learned just to stay in my lane. If not, look, if you start arguing with somebody, it's just gonna be a big vicious cycle of going back and forth. Hell, I don't care about what other people do myself. Or what they say about me. I really don't. If it's someone that I care about and stuff, I would worry about it. But if it's somebody I don't even know, I don't care. Lady, you all can't pile up on me in this recliner. Let's see what's going on in the. I get really upset with victim blaming. Yeah, I do too. I do not like that. People really talked a lot of crap about Shanann once, and I didn't like it. I didn't agree with it. Hey, knitting artisan. Good morning. I finally made it up early enough to catch you live. I am a serious night owl and wish I wasn't. I've been spring cleaning and it goes late into the night when my house is asleep. I used to clean at night too. I'm glad you made it this morning. I've been doing some spring cleaning too. Yesterday, I listened to that dating app trial while I cleaned out the refrigerator. I think it was the Plenty of Fish app these people used, and this girl, I missed some of it. So I think what it was is this girl set it up to meet this guy online, and they robbed him. Her and this other guy robbed him and killed him. Bleaching everything. Oh, that's what I did. I used my bleach spray in my refrigerator, Leanne, everywhere, outside, everywhere. I was going to spring clean and clean my refrigerator out regardless of the coronavirus, though. But I just hate cleaning out the refrigerator. It's like, gosh, I hate doing that. I hate cleaning toilets too, but somebody's got to do it. Oh, I was going to give a shout out to a viewer that watched every morning, and I didn't even know it. Her and her grandbaby, Kate Baker. Good morning to you and your 5-month-old grandbaby they're from Texas, the hill country, she said. So I just wanted to give them a quick hello. She said her grandbaby liked my voice. I thought that was cute. Verbal, you didn't clean your refrigerator out yesterday? I thought you was going to. It took me forever to clean my refrigerator out. I was ashamed of myself. I had so many empty containers and stuff. I haven't caught up on that one yet. I was about to clean my fridge, but it started dying, so we had to buy another one. Not my favorite job either, but I would have rather not spent the money. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to buy a new stove. My stove's only like about 6 years old. I don't think that's too old for a stove. But the handle and stuff has started messing up on it. And we've tightened it up and everything, but it's just like the oven door wants to fall apart. And it shouldn't. I've not used it that much. I've never been rough on the oven handle or anything. I got lucky when I bought my appliances because the Sears here was going out of business. So I got a good deal. I think I got like a refrigerator, a washer and dryer, and they're good brands. I think they're like Kenmore or something, but like $1,000, a little over $1,000. Cracker Jacks, good morning. Hey, Light Feather, how are you? Guys, I was watching on the news this morning, and it looks like it's getting bad up in New York City with this coronavirus and stuff. So I hope everybody's safe up that way. I know I got some viewers from New York, somewhere up in there. Hey, I'm glad I'm in a small town now. The other day I was wrong. I said that we had 3,000 people in the county. No, I was wrong. 3,000 people in my town. So I think it was like, I can't remember how many in the whole county, but it's a small place. You're on lockdown, Verbal? See, now that would suck. Even though I'm a homebody, that would suck to be like on lockdown where you couldn't leave your home or something. When they say people's quarantined or unlocked, does that mean they can't leave their home? Hey, sweet wheat. Yeah, people used to use Sears and the Roebuck catalog for toilet paper, sweet wheat. I've heard my papa talk about that. They'd use those catalogs out in the outhouse. Hey, Ancy, good morning. People's freaking out about toilet paper, but what did they think people used to do back in the old days? I think when they first came out with toilet paper, it would have splinters in it. You get a splinter in your butt. So that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. We don't get many magazines in the mail anymore. I don't either. I wish I did because I love that Us Weekly. I love that little magazine. Crap, I don't even get any mail hardly at all. I get Ipsy every month. That's all I get through the mail. I have no credit cards or anything like that. My hubby does. Hey, the Queen C. How are you? We have a seal that lives there. Hubby told her to get out 2 weeks ago. She finally talked her hubby into it. Then her dad got sick, and the whole house is on a 7-day mandatory quarantine. Oh my gosh, that's awful. It's my birthday Friday. We're not doing jack crap because nothing is open. Happy early birthday, the Queen C. How old you going to be? Oh, insulin and food is definitely more important. Oh, most definitely. LA is on quarantine. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon both did a video last night because they can't leave the house to do their shows. Oh my gosh. So I guess that means when you're on quarantine you can't leave your house. See, that would suck. This coronavirus is crazy and how easy it is to catch it and spread it. Plus, I work that night. I have to work nights while my son's dad works days for now. I get to get our son Thursday from my mom's, and he'll be home indefinitely. I'll be 37. You're still a spring chicken, the Queen C, as my granny would say. Sure, I'm 40. I can't believe I'm 40 years old now. Hey, sweet Susie, had a scary wake up and earthquake, 5.7. Oh my gosh. Are you in the United States? Where you at? I mean, you might not want to say. We know how many crazy nuts are on here. I can't imagine living somewhere where there was tornadoes and earthquakes. That would freak me out. I'm glad to be in the mountains. But we have had tornadoes come through here, like nothing massive. during a quarantine or shutdown if you can leave to get groceries or go to the doctor or hospital sick. But that's it. Oh, okay. I was just wondering, like, how do people get groceries if they can't leave their house on quarantine? Okay, that makes sense now. But usually one person per house. Well, crap, that's the way I do it here, anyways. I always send my hubby to the store. I hardly ever go to the store. I can't walk. I was, doing good with my leg and stuff. It would just bother me sometimes. It always hurt. But now it's got like really bad, really bad. I can't sleep at night. It's the tendonitis on my Achilles heel. It's like right on that cord where you move your foot and stuff. It is so painful. I don't complain much. I got a high pain tolerance, but it's gotten bad. I hate going to the doctor, but I've been saying I was going to go to the doctor for a year. I got to go. I can't hardly walk. I got a pillow under my leg right now in the recliner. My job may close next week. I'm in the food industry. Oh gosh. Are they going to, is the government going to help people that can't go to work because of this coronavirus? The workplace is shut down. Are they going to help people? Hey, there's Prego Alex. Hey, girl. We're just talking about the coronavirus and everything, just chit chatting. I didn't really know what to talk about this morning. I was like, hey, we'll just chit chat. Sometimes I get tired of talking about true crime every morning. And there's like a lot of child abuse cases in the true crime section this morning, and I just didn't want to discuss it. You know, I'm just burnt out. Trump is talking about in 3 weeks probably sending all Americans besides millionaires $500 to $1,000 checks. Well, that's pretty good. At least people will get something. Sweet Wheat said the same thing. Yes, my husband said they were giving everyone $1,000, but I didn't get the details. Unemployment waiting period has been waived. Oh, that's good, Bosco. Alex is due this weekend, y'all, to have her baby. Are you nervous, Alex? Alex, it makes me nervous for you have a midwife. Are you doing a home birth? This coronavirus worries me for um, little newborn babies and kids that's battling cancer. I saw where like a guy in his 20s was a soccer coach and he died from the coronavirus. I saw an article about it this morning in People magazine, but I didn't click on it and read the details. It's pretty overwhelming, not nervous. Yes, home birth, but honestly, I'd rather be at home than at the hospital right now. I know, Alex, but it just worries me like something was to go wrong. I watched those sister wives give birth at home. I don't think I'd want a camera in there with me giving birth. When I had my son, it was just his dad in there. I didn't want a bunch of people in there looking at me giving birth. My hubby said if anybody needed toilet paper, we would send them some. So y'all let me know. Alex, if you need diapers or wipes, if the stores don't have any, I'll send you some. The midwives have a great success rate. No dead babies and mamas. I know I'm just worried about you. You just had a rough time the first time you told me. Is your blood pressure good? It's not high right now, is it? Look, I'm going to make her nervous because I'm worried about her. I'm sorry, girl. But I'm being serious. If anybody is like in need of something, I could send it. Me and my hubby talked about it last night. I was like, there's no toilet paper. Some of the people I've talked to online, he's like, hell, we'll send them some for free. Because he's like, that's a necessity. Quincy, Cece, they're saying if people don't have enough formula, look at the number on a can. They'll send you a free case ASAP. That reminds me, my son came and told me last night that people were saying online that they were buying up the baby formula so that they could have creamer for their coffee. And I'm like, what the crap? There's powdered creamer, canned creamer. They're going to be that selfish. There might be a baby that needs that formula. I mean, I don't know where he saw that. He said a YouTuber. If it's an emergency, they'll get you to the hospital in minutes. Oh, if you have a home birth? Okay, good. Luckily, we cloth diapers, no blood pressure problems. I have had weekly ultrasounds too. I was healthy. I am so glad you care, Cece. Well, I do. I've been meaning to message you. I've been busy as hell, girl. I really have. I've been meaning to message you and check on you. I was thinking about you, though. I got a cough. Hey, Lisa. Oh my God, why are people so selfish? I don't know. I don't know why people are so selfish. For my son to come and tell me that, he was watching something. He said YouTubers. Or he watches a lot of that TikTok too, so I don't know if it was on there, but I'm pretty sure he said YouTubers. Buying the baby formula so they'll have coffee creamer. So selfish. That shows you they don't think about others. See, me, myself, I like coffee. I like cream in my coffee, but I would not do that because I would think, oh, there might be a baby that needs that can of milk. I would go without. Yeah, Alex, that's a great idea. You need an Amazon wish list. We should have had you an online baby shower or something. At least I'm worried about all of us smokers too. I have had some kind of little cough since December, and I can hear stuff in my lungs. That's light cream, heavy cream, powdered and flavored. Oh gosh, Hermione, I could go without some creamer before I would take formula, buy up formula, and a little baby may need it. That's not good. No, I know it's not good. I've been coughing forever. And if I don't cough and clear my lungs, like if my lungs, I don't know if it fills up fluid or something and you can hear it. Like it's loud. It's weird. It's where I smoke, I think. I smoke too much. Oh, you took down your wish list, Alex, because of the coronavirus? Other people in need. You're a good person, Alex. I'm going to send you something for you, but I was waiting till uh, you had the baby. This lady kind of looked at me upset that I said out loud to someone else that people only think in themselves. She was trying to get more than the limit, so she ended up walking away with the limit. Hey, that's a bunch of bullcrap. People are selfish. I know that they want to have stuff for their families and stuff, but gosh, there's other people that's in need too. I don't get that. People don't have any um, sympathy or empathy for no one else but themselves and their families. It's crazy. They said that there had been a lot of violence against Asian people lately. It's on the rise all over the world. People that are Asian are being attacked and blamed for this coronavirus. I like those names. Heidi, crap. Alex, Oliver, or Heidi. That's cute. Heidi reminds me of that book. My granny in that movie. My granny loves that. I've been saying for years, it's me, me, me world. It's sad. Yeah. I got what I needed for my family. No more, no less. I didn't hoard. Us too. I mean, there was plenty of food at Food City, my husband said, but like the eggs and the milk section was a little low. But there was plenty of toilet paper, paper towels, everything like that. It started from a bat, someone eating one. That's what my husband told me, Leanne. That's what Mark said. Like that bat soup or something. Why do you blame the government? Oh, I don't blame the government for anything. Dear Lord, everyone is acting like assholes. Yeah, people are. They closed the state liquor store here in PA. The lines were around the corner. Or biological warfare, maybe. My son said the North Korean president created the coronavirus. I don't know where he heard that from. Free man. Yeah, Tina, that bat soup doesn't sound too good, does it? Help your fellow American pay it forward. God always returns it more. Yeah. Hey, I try to pay it forward. A couple winters ago, we bought an elderly lady. She's now passed away, but we bought her a heater from Tractor Supply and some groceries. And the bars are all closed too, so who knows what's going to happen. Yeah, I got me a quart of moonshine yesterday. It is blue fireball. I'll tell you what it smells like. It tastes good too. It smells like one of those blue suckers or a blue slushy. That's what it smells like. Oh my gosh, guys. I gotta get up out of this recliner and get me some daggone coffee. Excuse me, Chloe. Can I get up, baby? Here. Let me move you. It was a bad idea putting a pillow in my lap. I had one under my leg and one in my lap so I could put my Chromebook and Chloe pod on top of it. Well, I didn't know moonshine could taste that good. Well, it had an alcohol taste to it too, Elisa, of course, but you could taste that blueberry flavor in it. Yeah, it reminded me of one of those blueberry suckers. Um, like the ones that always turn your lips and tongue blue, or the slushy. It's got that kind of smell. Y'all know Mark and Digger on the Moonshiners? I didn't know it, but my father-in-law's got some of their moonshine. Yeah, so we got plenty of alcohol. I may drink some of that shine this weekend. Oh, crap. Our neighbor makes apple moonshine. It's great. I love it. That's my favorite. I like that hot apple pie. All the bars in the Keys are closed for the next 30 days. Oh, I forgot you're in the Keys, aren't you, Kimberly? We talked about that one day. There's roosters in the Keys. My husband went there with his friend, and they hauled their bikes down to Florida last year and then rode to the Keys, just all through Florida. But he sent me a picture of a rooster on the street. It was pretty cool. And I was like, damn, Sonny could never do that because he'd be attacking people that walk by. He was trying to attack me this morning. He was pissed. Let me grab my phone. I'm going to the kitchen. I'm going to smoke me a cigarette. My fiance has an entire bar plus cases of wine. I could open a speakeasy. Oh, that would be fun, a speakeasy. Why is Sonny so mad? He is, gosh, when he went through sexual maturity, it changed him. And when I found him half dead in the yard that day, after whatever happened to him, his accident, he just went crazy. He's psycho. If I get close to the fence or anything, he tries to attack me. But Annabelle can rub up against the fence and everything, and he doesn't try to attack her. CC, we are working from home, and my supervisor said it's okay if people hear roosters in the background, but please keep inside pets quiet. Shh. I don't know if y'all can ever hear Sonny, but sometimes when I'm sitting back in the bedroom live streaming, he is loud as crap. I don't know how y'all don't hear it. Goats are the best. I love my little Annabelle. The elderly here in Maine are not heeding the president's advice, and they are not self-quarantining. I am trying to for Meals on Wheels today. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels today. Oh, that's great, Freeman. Yeah, but they need to quarantine themselves. Crap, even my granny is at home, not going anywhere. Hey, Mel, still patting. You get Joshy to sleep? I love my goats too. They are always so excited to see me. I watched your videos. Those are some cute goats. What kind of goats are they? Your little grandbaby's cute too. I like how she liked the goats. I'm going to get Annabelle a mate. I'm going to get on the marketplace on Facebook. I hate getting on Facebook. But I'm going to get on there and look and see what I can find. I thought about getting one with papers and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to find one that needs rescued. That's what I want to do. a female goat. I don't want a male goat because I don't have a separate place to put him. And I don't think you can keep a male goat with female goats all the time. They try to breed them all the time, even when they're pregnant. You got Nubian goat. They're cute goats. I found one in Bristol, a Nigerian goat, and she's got a baby with her, $200. She's pretty and stuff. And I wouldn't care to pay that for it. But I think I want to get one that needs to be rescued. Good home. Leave it to Bieber. Hey, Amber. Amber's starting her channel, True Crime Channel. Here it is. Leave it to Bieber. Y'all's up to her. She's a nice lady. I don't see anything going on in the Evelyn Boswell case, Amber. Not right now. There's more to come, though. I look for her to be charged with murder anytime. It's the best way of rescuing animals in need. Elisa, one time my husband was at the gas station. He came across this black and tan hound dog, coon dog. And he had just got dog food at the stores, and this dog was starved to death. He gave it the dog food, and then he brought the dog home. And this is a crazy story. She stayed here, and I fattened her up for about a week. About 5 o'clock in the morning one night, it was raining, storming. My dogs wanted out, and my gate wasn't closed. And she got loose from me and took off. We posted on Facebook and everything. And then she ended up at the dog pound. I called, and I told them the story and told them I was going to come pick her up. And they said they sent her to a hound rescue, which is good. Because, you got to go through a lot of stuff to adopt a dog from a rescue. They want to make sure you got a fenced-in yard. You're going to treat them well. So I was glad she went to the rescue. But, yeah. We looked everywhere for that daggone dog, and she ended up in the next town. We tried to track her down. People was giving us tips. They had seen her, and it was a mess. Then we found a raccoon on the road. Somebody ran it over, left it there to die, took it to the vet, had to have it put down. Elisa, lots of paperwork. Yeah, when you're rescuing, yeah. She was scared, Elisa. This dog had been mistreated, you could tell. I thought to me she looked like she had been tied up for a long time and starved. A lot of people around here are ignorant when it comes to dogs, and they chain these hunting dogs up outside, keep them in little lots and stuff. It pisses me off. I reported my own cousin one time for animal abuse. I've never turned anybody in for anything, but if I catch you abusing an animal, your ass is freaking reported. That's all I'll say about it. Him and my granny had a big blowout over that. I don't understand why they treat them bad either. 5.7 earthquake in Utah. I heard, Freeman, who was that in the chat earlier said they had an earthquake happen this morning? My dog is the baby of our house. Lightfeather, me and my son was talking yesterday, and I said, these dogs do not know that there's a difference between us and them. They're just equals. And they really are. They're part of the family. They're babies. I'm trying to get information on getting a service dog when I get in an apartment. You need a service dog, Chrissy. I think that's a great idea. Good companion. You should try to get one of those golden retrievers. Leave it to be. I worked at a church and I had to report a family I was friends with very close. The belt buckle hard enough to where it left a mark. He was 5. Oh my goodness. I don't blame you. I would have reported that too. I like animals more than people. Me too. You know, like, I'm a boring person, I guess, but I like just go over at my little funny farm and sit in my chair and just watch my chickens pick around and hang out with Annabelle. Animals has always been attracted to me. If there's an animal in need, it finds me. Just like Sonny started coming here, eating out of my bird feeder, tearing into my trash. And I started feeding him. And then here comes this goose and duck all the way up the road. We're going to take a walk down the road, and I'm going to show y'all how far it is that they travel up here to eat. I'll show you the shortcut. They take a shortcut, though. But the people used to have a dog, and he found his way here for me to care for him. He finally found a good home. I'm about afraid to go talk to them because, like, their dog totally divorced them once he found me and would not stay home. He's one of those big German, I can never say this name right, Weimaraner or something like that. But anyways, they couldn't keep him home. They had a shock collar on him and one of those invisible fences. He'd run through it to come up here. They just went to Vegas and abandoned him. They had somebody come check on him, but they left him outside. He came up here and stayed with me. Anyways, they got tired of it, so this guy that owns the mobile home over here got the dog. And now the dog's like his best friend. But now their goose and duck has started coming up here. So, you know, I've been afraid to go to them and ask them if they would like to get rid of the goose and duck. You know, I just feel some type of way about it because here their dog took up with me. And now their damn goose and duck's up here. But this guy's supposed to be a deacon in the church. And I'm here to tell you, that goose and duck would not come up here if they were not hungry. They would not travel up the road, risk their lives, leave their big pond to come and eat if they weren't starving. Yeah, the dog, at least the dog's name is Knox because they were big Tennessee Bob's fans and stuff. Anyways, they named him Knox. He is pretty as he can be. He still comes up here and sees me. He came the other day. I took a picture of him. He comes and gets him a treat. That guy will come up here and check on his rental property, you know. And Knox will come and see me. But he renamed him Thor, and I don't like that name. I still call him Knox. He wanted me to adopt him, and I couldn't do it. I got 4 dogs. And he's big as hell. And Lady didn't like him. I mean, she liked him, but she didn't like him once she saw that he liked my attention. Yeah, Knox is a better name than Thor. I secretly still call him that when his owner's not around. He gets to eat fresh eggs every morning. And you know what? He gained weight and his coat looks a lot better. Fresh eggs are good for dogs. That guy told me that he's really gentle with the chickens too. When the chickens got out, Knox didn't try to get it or anything. He's kind of popular around town. This is a small town. This is like a big old dog. It hangs out his owner's sunroof as a truck. So like he's pretty popular. He goes in Lowe's and everywhere. There's a little kitten on YouTube that was rescued, then it got sick over the weekend, and there's a video going to the vet to save its life. I was all upset, like it was my own pet sick. I know. Hey, I watched a video of this guy. He had to go to the vet with his dog, and he put the dog down. He had to be put to sleep. He brought the dog back, wrapped up, laid him in his garage. That guy had to go to work. He was going to come back home and bury the dog. When he got back home, that dog was alive. And he lived like a couple more years after that. That is a true story. But I once also watched a guy put his cat down, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart. I will never watch anything like that again. I cried my eyes out. And I watched a parrot, an African gray, in a video with the woman. She was dying in her hospital bed, and she had had that bird for many, many years, and it was very sad. That bird was trying to cuddle her and everything. He knew she was dying. I don't know why I watched it, Morgan. It's been a long time ago. I don't watch videos like that no more. I've watched some weird stuff on YouTube. I used to watch those videos where it showed people that was deceased, photos of them, like back in the old days. I watch creepy stuff sometimes. I'm weirdo. African Greys lived for about 70 years. Yes, I love African Greys. I watch Petra. I watch Einstein, of course. What other African Grey do I watch? Oh, X-Rated Ruby. She likes to cuss. She's an African Grey. There's a bunch I watch. I like to watch cockatoos also. I like to watch Max and Pebbles. I had a Siamese cat for 22 years, and when he was dying, I swear, he was calling my name. Oh, Verbal. I love Siamese cats. See, my granny and my mom's double first cousin, they're big cat lovers. I like cats. I'm kind to them. I think they're cute. I've always just been drawn to dogs. I like to have a cat, though. Pebbles is hilarious. Like, she gets into cussing you out, don't she, Elisa? It's funny. Her owner, I watched one of his videos, and he explained that Pebbles' first owner was a teenage girl, and she taught Pebbles to cuss. And of course, over time, they didn't want a cussing bird. And she went to several different places before she wound up with him. He's like the perfect owner for her. I love the bond they have. It's so cute. Animals are amazing. Like, Annabelle amazes me of how she is bonded with me. Like, who thinks that a goat would do that and be affectionate? But she is. My cat's name is Stevie, like Stevie Nicks. She is the coolest kitty. She is solid black. I love Stevie Nicks, Alex. It's like my favorite singer of all time. My favorite band, Fleetwood Mac. My favorite song from Fleetwood Mac is Silver Springs. Hey, Jane. Of course, I'm late. CC, this week you have 28K subs. I wish, Mel Mel. I mean, I really worry about subs and like views and stuff, but I mean, it would be nice. I like to have my own morning talk show. I guess I do. My YouTube channel. Oh. So those little feral kittens that I used to feed, I don't know what happened to the yellow striped one, but the little calico took up with my neighbor's mom, and they feed her, and she's getting fat now, and she roams around the funny farm. Oh, Mel just sent me some. Do I need to look at that, Mel? Mel, that's showing that I got 28,000 subs. That screenshot. There's no way. I got 2,000 and Let me go back. Let me go to my dashboard, my creator studio. I got 2,171 subs. That's what I have. There's no way I got 20-some thousand. Congratulations, Lisa says. It's not true. It's a mistake on YouTube. She sent me a screenshot. It does say that. Wow. Famous, y'all. Like, I don't want to be famous, but I wish my goat and rooster would be. Annabelle's taking over YouTube. She's the new drama queen. My mini poodle talks to me. My beagle does all the time. She communicates all the time through her constant whining. I have never seen a dog whine that much. I mean, she really thinks she's a human. She will throw half her body up on the couch, look around at me, and cry for me to get up and lift her up on the couch. And I'll tell you why. Because I got laminated flooring, and when she tries to jump on the couch, she slides a little bit. This dog is so peculiar. Oh, thank you, Lisa. That's a snippet into the future, CC. Hey, I wish ever. I thought about having like a panels, like come air your grievances. Or no, seriously, give like your opinion on a case or something. I think that would be good to have call-ins. Call in like a radio talk show or something. Hey, Kimberly, I'm going to tell you something weird about my dogs. If I mention, I'm going to have to spell this out, or if I am thinking to myself, I'm going to take my dogs on a WALK, but I don't mention it or say nothing out loud, but I'm thinking it in my head, my dog will somehow sense that. How is that possible? I will just be thinking in my head, not saying nothing, not changing clothes, because they notice when I change clothes too. They're like, oh, she's going somewhere. But it's like she senses it, like she's telepathic. And sometimes before Mark comes home, she will get up and start acting like he's home. And within a few minutes, he'll be home. That beagle loves him, Skylar. She sleeps over top his head and everything. Like, she's my dog, but she loves him the best. It's because I don't put up with her constant crying. I make her cry it out sometimes, because she will drive you crazy. Oh my goodness. Let me get situated here. Your dogs do the same, Lisa? My 5-year-old acts like that when I want to eat. It's like they know, like they can sense it. Your cat hates a bath. I don't think cats like water. I don't know how I'm ever going to bath Annabelle. She hates water. I don't even know if you're supposed to give a goat a bath. Probably not. I brush her about every day now. Where she's shedding her coat. She's shedding a lot of hair. Yeah, I want to hear something funny. It was like my 4th or 5th live chat before I figured out Sonny was not Mark. Oh, Amber, you thought my rooster was my husband. It probably is confusing to new viewers. They come in here, I'm talking about true crime, then all of a sudden I'm talking about Sonny, and they probably don't know he's a rooster. I remember seeing my dad used to have cats when he was married to his fourth wife. And I remember him trying to give the cats a bath, and that cat tore him up. They had fleas, is what it was, I think. He was trying to give them a flea bath. A pain in the ass husband, Sonny. Sonny's like a husband that's a pain in the butt. He was mean this morning. Like, he was really aggressive trying to get me. But I have on hot pink, like, pajama bottoms. And, like, that color and, like, the color red, it, like, triggers them. It triggers roosters for some reason, the color red. You can look it up and read about it. That's true. And I always notice he's more aggressive when I have these pajamas on. Because crap, I get up early. I just go over my pajamas and my boots and let them out. Today, while it's pretty, I got to go clean Annabelle's stall out because she's been hanging out a lot in there and it smells like goat pee. I can't stand that. So I got to go take all of her hay out and put new in, gather eggs. When I put the chickens up last night, I noticed there was 2 eggs right at the entrance. It must have fell off the top of their nest or something. I brought them home. They wasn't broke or anything, but I got to get eggs out today. I would leave some of Bunny's in there so she can get her a bunch and hatch them, but I don't know if it's warm enough right now to do that. Chili Cha Cha is my pug, not my husband. Timothy, my son, he has wanted a pug forever. He loves pugs. I told him when he got older and more responsible, where he can take care of the dog, then I will get him a pug. He wants a ferret, and my mom don't want him to have one. I don't see a problem with it as long as it's got the appropriate cage. They need a pretty good sized cage with different levels on it, big stand-up cage. You know, I don't see a problem with it, but my mom's scared of stuff like that. She's the most closed-minded person I've ever met in my life. Okay, Alex, I will. I will check my messages when I get off of here. Pugs are awesome but useless. My niece, when she just graduated, like nursing school, all that, but her boyfriend got her one of those little, what are they, little bulldogs? You know what I'm talking about, the little cute bulldogs. I forget what it's called. There's one on YouTube named Jeffrey or Walter. She got a dog like Walter, and he was really expensive. She just got engaged too. They've been together since she was like 15 years old. So I'm proud of her. She's graduating nursing school. Now she's going to get married. And she's working at a hospital in Kentucky. French Bulldog. That's what it is. Thank you, Morgan. She got a French Bulldog for her graduation present. I think he paid about $2,000 for that dog. Yeah, they're expensive. And I think one of the reasons they're so expensive is because most of the time they can't give birth. They have to have C-sections where they're all little and stuff. I watched that on Animal Planet on Dogs 101. I love that show. I wouldn't mind to have a dog like, crap, I can't think of his name. I watch him all the time. Reuben. He's a bulldog. He's one of those bulldogs that's got the wrinkly up face and stuff. Thank you, Southern Mom. Oh, crap. Where's my chat? Yeah, Amber, that's what my niece, her name is Sadra. Yeah, a miniature French bulldog. That's what she got. I was trying to think of what Reuben is. Reuben reminds me of that dog on the cartoon Tom and Jerry. That's what Reuben looks like. He's some type of bulldog. I love Reuben. It just says Reuben the bulldog. I'm going to share Reuben's link with y'all. Y'all that like to watch animal videos on YouTube, Reuben's channel is so funny. His owner does such a good job of doing the videos and stuff. And I think all the money he makes from the merch and the channel, they donate to an animal shelter. They've been on the news and everything. I think they're from North Carolina, the Wilmington area, maybe. Yeah. Verbal, click on that link and you'll see what he looks like. I don't know if he's a British bulldog. It just says Reuben the bulldog. But he looks like that bulldog on Tom and Jerry. Reuben's awesome. Reuben likes to go to the park, and he had this dog stroller, but Reuben tore it up. But when Reuben would get to the park, he wouldn't want to do any walking. He'd want to be in that stroller. I think the Labradoodles are cute. Cute dogs. I wouldn't mind to have one of those. I'd like to have all kinds of different dogs. I really would. And birds. I told Mark, I was like, if we ever hit the lottery, I am going to have a building that's big where I can house birds. Because birds are loud, and he, with his traumatic brain injury and stuff, he can't handle the loud noise. But I've always wanted birds. So if we ever hit the lottery, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rescue parrots. I think I could take care of a bird. I've watched enough care videos and stuff over the years. I'd give anything to have a talking bird, though. I really would. I'd love to have Pebbles, but hubby couldn't handle her for sure. I don't know if I could handle a cockatoo, to be honest. And I got good patience when it comes to animals. Verbal, did you click on the link and look at Reuben? I think he's American Bulldog. My mom breeds small teacup dogs in Arkansas. Oh, that's so cute. I've always wanted a little teacup dog, too. I'd take any animal I could get. My sister has a Labradoodle. Riley is energetic, to say the least. They have had birds. The male talked. They are more demanding than a toddler, no joke. I know, knitting. I have watched videos, because most YouTubers that have birds, they try to discourage people from just going out and buying a bird just because it talks and stuff. And they will share videos of them taking tantrums and how loud they are and stuff. I truly don't know if I could handle the loudness directly in my house at all times. I would have to have like a building, a bird building. They'd have to have their own house. I think, a lot of it's got to do with showing those birds attention too. I got a lot of time on my hands. I could probably handle that. But if I ever get a bird, it will have to be one that's not so loud, and it'll have to be years from now when I don't have any dogs. I wouldn't mind to have some lovebirds. I'd like to start out with like a little bird. Mel Mel, how loud is Gary? Is Gary really loud? At least at their own house. Yeah, they'll have to have their own house. I've already got it pictured out if I win the lottery. They'll have a big aviary outside, and then they'll have their own house, of course. Y'all have to check out Hogan's Adventures. It's about a mastiff dog. It is so sweet. He has his own page. Seems like I've heard of him. You want to see something cute? Check out Chunk the groundhog. He is a wild groundhog that started coming in this guy's garden and eating all his stuff. And, they thought he was cute, so they started setting up a camera and putting him out vegetables. And he's got all kinds of subscribers. I think he was on the Dodo. That's how I found him. But Chunk is cute. Benches are really sweet. I wish I could show you a pic of my 3-pound Pikachu. She is rude, entitled, grumpy because she is so little. It's hilarious. You should do videos. Start her own channel. I wish I'd started Skylar's own channel when she was little because she was the prettiest little beagle puppy with her blue eyes. She's so cute. She's on Beagle Pro on their website. We're members of Beagle Pro, so I sent in her picture and they put it up. There's other beagles on there too, of course. I got a hermit crab that's on someone's website too, because I buy hermit crab shells off of them. Speaking of hermit crabs, I got this big tank I need to clean out. I've only got 3 crabs left. I don't know what the hell happened. I'd had those crabs for years. But, that just happens with hermit crabs. I took care of them correctly. But I've only got 3 left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix me a holding tank, put some fresh substrate in that, and put them in a 10-gallon tank until I get this 100-gallon tank cleaned out. My hubby was on the verge of letting me get a freaking another bearded dragon till this coronavirus crap happened. But really, I've got too much to handle right now. I got to get Annabelle a companion. Good morning, son. My son's just getting up. Well, I guess I'm going to get off here, guys. I'm going to scramble up some eggs and toast and jelly. Then I got to go do some things for Annabelle, clean out her stall, gather eggs, probably do a video. Oh, Mel, I found this new editing app. That little video I put up of Annabelle is what I used to do it. I don't even think it's got a watermark on it. You can add stuff to pictures, do videos, do voiceovers, everything. And I'll type in the chat how this app is spelled. That's how it is. Look it up in the Play Store. VLLO. Yeah, everyone have a good day. Stay safe. Be careful out on the YouTube streets because it's not safe. And tomorrow I will have us a topic to talk about. I'm not sure what it'll be, but I'll find us something interesting. I've been looking at some cold cases. So maybe tomorrow we will talk about some different cold cases I've been reading about. But anyways, I love y'all. Be kind and peace.